Just gonna go over a quick, not so quick, rundown of my Confederate gear. I see a lot of people post gear about their federal equipment, so I figured I'd post to my Confederate. Start with my hats. One that I don't usually wear is my cappy or forage cap. Just your regular run-of-the-mill cotton jean wool type hat. And I got my the hat that I normally wear right here, and another one, that alternate hat that I would wear if just depends. It's a little bit smaller in the size of it. I have my fake cotton socks. They're not exactly, not cotton wool. They're more of like a cotton wool mixture. And then these are my actual wool socks. These are just less itchy, I guess you can say. Hatchet, good to cut down branches for my tent, because since my unit, the 11th Mississippi, stationed out of St. Louis, we go more hardcore. We're the more hardcore reenactors. We don't really take tents or tent poles, if you will. We will carry shelter halves every now and then, like the upcoming Gettysburg. I'm 150th end of June, the blue and gray one. I will be carrying a shelter half, and so this will come in handy for tent poles if I decide, or it can knock down my tent stakes. My brogans, I have 3 different pairs, 2 of which I don't really wear because they're newer and they don't look as good. These are more my rundown ones. So I have another pair that has a hole in them that I like to wear because it looks more authentic. Get to my uniform here. This is the main shirt that I wear. It's got the like you see, wooden buttons on the cuffs as well. It's a little stained from sweat, but that's the authentic look. My 100% wool pants with my suspenders here. Period. Authentic. My vest, which is the gray, and it kind of matches my shirt actually, almost. And it has some really fancy buttons on it. And then my gray, this is my RD2 shell jacket for more late war. It's got the star right here, and then it has the 11th Mississippi buttons on here, which kind of can see here. Can't really find these anymore, and I have another one. I have two other jackets that have these, and so I pretty much I sew them on with a button on the back, because if I lost these, it'd be the end of the world for me. And then let's get into my haversack here. Keep my cup on the outside, keep it on my left side, my thing, and so I keep the bottom of my cup facing that way so I don't get a bunch of stuff caught in it as I'm walking. Let's see what I got here. Okay, cigar tin, which I think I actually have cigars in. Yep, a few cigars I got not too long ago. Gloves, fingerless gloves. Probably don't need these anymore for the rest of the summer. This is just a little poke sack, but that's empty. Got that at the last reenactment. I just got a little metal. This used to be a cap. It used to hold caps, and so what I'll do is take the caps. When I'm done with that, I'll scratch off all the top of it, and then I'll put matches in there. Period. Well, not period, but they try to make it look period. Another poke sack. This one this is what I keep my wood pipe in that I've used a little bit. I just got this. My mom picked it up for me at in Ohio a couple weeks ago at a Sutler event, and then I keep my tobacco in there so you can't see the plastic bag. And then let's see, I always carry 2 housewives, because I keep one where I keep a lot of thread in it, and I keep a pair of scissors in there, period scissors, and buttons. And then this one I have more buttons and a lot of needles in it, because I tend to lose stuff very easily, so I just decided to start carrying 2. Period correct wallet with some actual fake money from a reenactment a long time ago. This was actually my dad back in the early 90s, so it's kind of cool because it looks old, after all this time, so it's pretty neat. I have a period harmonica actually. It's got the wood reeds that just face out. Don't really play it, but it's fun because there's a guy in our unit who can play it, and he'll play it every now and then. I got some candles that are, you can never have too many candles because you burn through them faster than you think. So these are all, I got a pocket watch in here. Don't really use it a lot because majority of Johnny Revs didn't carry one because they're too poor. And here, yeah, I got some more matches. I even have a match tin somewhere in here, but I like to use these because you can carry more matches that way, and it keeps them dry. I got me some leftover caps in here. Just a regular. I use this for either getting my pan off the fire if it's hot from cooking some slab bacon or whatnot, or I'll tear it up. This one I use just for that, but sometimes I'll use it to tear up to clean my rifle, even though I have a rifle cleaning kit, which we'll get to later. I got some period correct playing cards, come in handy. Here's what I use. Yeah, I use this to clean my rifle. Sometimes use this, tear it off. My bone toothbrush. I do have, here's my match tin. I do have pocket knife right here. Tooth powder, but I haven't made it yet. So all you have is I bought peppermint oil, and I'll take baking soda, and then I'll just you know, mix it up, and that's all tooth powder is baking soda. And that I have my, if you look in here, I have little glass bottles with corks in them that have my salt, garlic powder. I have some onion powder, just certain things to, you know, spice stuff up. In here I have just another pocket knife and some extra leather shoelaces, just in case mine rip, because they happen a lot. Another candle. These are my keep them clean. They're my even though they're dirty as hell, they're my white gloves that I use for balls and stuff. And then here's my cherry toothpaste. It's just empty container, but I need to get that dirty to make it look better. It looks too clean. And then my plate, which is just my regular. I actually have another wooden plate that I had, but that's not in my kit right now. Let's get to my knapsack. Over here's my knapsack, which has our 11 for the 11th Mississippi. I had a guy make this a long time ago. So it's got the, you know, black tar, and I got my gun blanket with a gray wool blanket woven into that. Easy access. Let's open this up. Okay, and then it has, you know, 11th Miss Company G. Company G. Okay, this thing is messy. Come on, Bales. Alright. Got rope. Always need rope. More rope. And more rope. Okay. And then here's what I made. It has all my gun cleaning stuff in here. And I sewed this together myself. Didn't really do a great job because I was kind of in a hurry. Put the button on myself. And it just kind of works great. Keep in here my tent stakes. I got a ground cloth sleeping cap, which if you all are, you know, reenactors, you know sleeping caps come in handy. These are my bars of soap, I believe. Yeah, and just personal cleaning items made out of actually homemade soap we make at my house. Another pair of socks. Another pair of wool socks. So I got, you know, two pairs of these. Just more gun cleaning, you know, rag. What do we got in here? Oh, this is just a poke sack with other poke sacks in it, just in case I need more food. God knows you need food. My little frying pan. It's not the biggest one, but it's really light, and it's really good for digging as well, because this is really thin, and it gets the job done. You know, that's all I need. And last but not least is my extra shirt, which I really like this shirt. Wow. Okay. It doesn't have a collar like my other one, so I like that even better because it doesn't get in the way. Sometimes I even wear that one more than that other one. But in here I have ground cloth, and then I have my 2 shelter halves, and then I have a really light, like a cotton blanket. So if my wool one gets too thick, too warm, I can put that one on. And let's move over here to my other stuff. I have my bayonet with my, it's like, I call it like a fork tongue. That's what it's called, I think. Majority of Confederates have these types of belt buckles. My Company G canteen with the really good looking strap here. It makes it look even more period. And then my Bailey wired. It just makes it look good, I think. And then my cartridge box, which I have a few rounds that I hand rolled, that are tied, that look really period. And then I have some more that aren't period. And then I have some more like gun cleaning stuff and tightening stuff and some steel wool in there if I need it. So that's pretty much all I need, all I take with me. So it's not too much, it's not too heavy. If you want to, I guess we can go look at my rifles. Look at my rifles here. I have my Enfield here, this first one, and then I got my 1861 Springfield right here, a little bit longer. I like to use my Enfield because I can put little swatches into this hole as I clean my gun out. Makes it a hell of a lot easier. So that's my stuff. If anybody has any questions on where to get some things, I know some pretty good places that do it. Custom made leathers, custom made clothes. So yeah, thanks for watching.